Good evening, everyone. High school volleyball districts slow down a little bit tonight. Just 4 matches, all in Class D. Let's go to Bark River Harris, where the Broncos entertained Kearney Nato. We'll pick up the action late in the first set. And Kearney Nato is in the far court, and that is a kill by Cassidy Parrott. Andrea Danny with the set, and the Wolves took a 1-point lead. However, Sarah Madalinsky helps a Bark River Harris come back. She gets the service ace. Broncos take a couple-point lead, and that calls for a timeout. Then, on set point, watch Bark River Harris in the near court. Cassidy gets off, over to Marion St. John to keep the point going, and Kearney's not able to keep it in play. Bark River Harris won the first set 25-22 and took the match 3-2. It was a nail-biter, 15-12 in the fifth. On the scoreboard, North Dickinson defeated Mid-Peninsula 3-0. So North Dickinson will travel to Bark River Harris Saturday, 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central Time. Also in Class D at Crystal Falls, Forest Park defeats Bessemer 3-0. It was Trail Creek over Watersmeet 3-0, and the 2 winners will meet tomorrow night for the district title. Kingsford and Menominee meet for the second time this high school football season Saturday at Walton Blush Field in Menominee. A Division V district title will be on the line. The first meeting at Fliver Field determined several things. 1, Kingsford won 14-13. Reed Larson scored both Kingsford touchdowns. The Flivers eventually earned the Great Northern Conference title. 2, it allowed Kingsford to become the Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association Class AB Team of the Year, and now it's time for round 2.
We dominated the first half, they dominated the second half. I mean, that was the game. And, you know, it was a pretty even game, and that's the way it was.
It should be a great battle. And, you know, if you want to be defined as a great team, you have to beat great teams. And that will present itself next Saturday. So we're looking forward to the opportunity.
First game we beat them, you know, and it was just for bragging rights. And now this game for bragging rights for district title. So we've got to leave everything behind in the past and just get ready for this week.
According to UPFootball.com, the Flivers have a 6-2 advantage over the Maroons in playoff matchups. But this is the first time they've met since 2004 in the postseason. This is also the first time the regular season winner will be the visitor in the playoffs. Kickoff Saturday is set for 1 p.m. Central, 2 Eastern Time. The NMU hockey team hosts the University of Michigan this weekend in what will be the Wolverines' final regular season appearance as a member of the Central Collegiate Hockey Association. The Big Ten Hockey Conference begins next season, and NMU will join a revamped Western Collegiate Hockey Association that includes Michigan Tech and Lake Superior State. Remember last year's meeting at the Barry Event Center? Just over a year ago, the Wildcats' Andrew Chernichan collided with Wolverines goalie Sean Hunwick in the second period. That led to a rather lengthy discussion between the 12 players on the ice. Hunwick was given an early shower as NMU won that game 5-3 and recorded a 3-3 tie on Saturday. The fans probably like this a lot. Players, maybe not so much, but with the 2 schools going in different directions after the season, it certainly provides incentive for this weekend.
What happened last year was exciting with their goalie and Chernishin and how it all played out, and kicking the helmet, or it actually was my helmet, and how it went down. And yeah, it would made everything interesting and makes everything more exciting for the weekend.
Last year was a pretty crazy series up here with the whole fighting stuff or whatever. So yeah, it should be a fun series. Friday night we're expecting a big crowd, and we're going to feed off that energy and come out with a good start.
Real fast, real dynamic offense. They get up and down. They have a solid core defenseman. You know, they have a very, very good hockey team. I think they'll show you a lot of the things that Notre Dame showed you. You know, 3 weeks in a row we were playing 3 of the best teams in the country in Notre Dame, Michigan, and Miami.
Face-off both nights is set for 7:35. Michigan is ranked 8th in this week's USCHO.com poll, while the Wildcats are ranked 20th. Kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. I do want to break some bad news, I think, to the Detroit Lions fans. I think this is one of those weekends where we have slight complication in the schedule. We'll have the Packers game on Fox UP on Sunday. I do not believe we will have the Lions game because they are at the same time.
We've been able to see most of them this year.
Yes, so far so good.
All right, thanks, Mike.